Coming into the game between the Seymour Panthers and the Bridgeport Bulls. Starting for the Panthers will be number 4, Matthew Strickland, number 11, James Betts, number 3, Tyler Whitfield, number 1, Brady Mathis, and number 10, Avery Parrish. Starting for the Bulls will be their number 2, their number 10, their number 5, their number 1, and their number 3. The Bulls start the game by getting the ball. Then number 3 dribbles it to their end of the court. He passes the ball to number 10. Number 10 passes to number 1. Number 1 passes to number 3. Number 3 passes to number 2. Number 2 passes to number 10. Number 10 tries to pass to number 5, but it looks like there's a foul against Panther number 1, Brady Mathis, for a push. His first foul of the game. The ball will be passed back in by Bridgeport number 5 to number 1. Number 1 catches the ball. He's dribbling it down court. Bridgeport number 5 goes for a 3-point shot, however it bounces off the hoop and is hit out of bounds by Panther number 11, Betts. Ball is being passed back in by Bridgeport number 10. He passes the ball to number 5. Bridgeport goes in for a 2-point shot. Panther number 3, Whitfield, drives the ball to their end of the court. He passes number 11, Betts, who passes back to Whitfield. Whitfield then passes to Mathis, who passes back to Betts. Betts tries to pass the ball to number 10, Parrish, but is hit out of bounds by Bridgeport. Ball will be passed back in by Panther number 3, Tyler Whitfield. All right, Strickland dribbles the ball out of the corner. He passes number 11, Betts. Betts passes number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passes the ball back to Betts. He goes for a 2-point shot and makes it. Bridgeport number 1 rushes towards the hoop. He shoots a 2-point shot, but it bounces off and is recovered by Panther number 4, Matthew Strickland. Strickland is dribbling the ball down court. He brings it to the Panthers' end, where he passes number 11, Betts. Betts then passes the ball to number 3, Whitfield, who passes out to number 1, Mathis. Mathis goes with a 3-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop. There's 6 minutes left in the quarter, with the game tied at 2-2. Bridgeport number 10 passes the ball number 2. Number 2 pushes towards the hoop and goes for a shot. It looks like there's a foul. Foul was against the Panthers. And foul results in free throws being awarded to Bridgeport number 2, the first of which is no good. Second of the free throws is good. The ball will be passed back in by Panther number 4, Strickland, to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield then drives the ball down the court. He passes number 10, Parrish, who pushes towards the hoop. Parrish then passes out to number 4, Strickland. Strickland pushes towards the hoop before passing number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield drives up the hoop and tries to shoot, but it looks like there's a foul. The foul is a push against Bridgeport number 3. The foul results in free throws being awarded to Panther number 3, Whitfield. First of the free throws is good. That brings it to 3-3. Second of the free throws is no good. The ball is recovered by Panther number 11, Betts, but it looks like there's a foul. That is a block against Panther number 3, Whitfield. Bridgeport brings the ball to there in the court where number 5 scores a 2-pointer. That brings it to 5-3 in favor of Bridgeport. Panther number 3, Whitfield, drives the ball down court. He passes it to Mathis, who then passes it back to him. Whitfield then takes the ball back in for a 2-point shot, but there is a foul called. The foul is a hit against Bridgeport. Foul results in 2 free throws, being awarded to Panther number 3, Whitfield. The first of the free throws is good. That brings it to 5-4. Second of the free throws is also good. That ties the ball game. Bridgeport rushes the ball to there on the court. There, number 1 pushes in towards the hoop. He goes for the 2-point shot. It bounces off and is recovered by Panther number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield then drives the ball to the Panthers out of the court. He passes it to number 1, Mathis. Mathis passes the ball to Strickland. Strickland passes the ball to Whitfield. Whitfield drives in towards the hoop before passing out to number 11, Betts. Betts then passes to number 4, Strickland. Strickland passes the ball to number 10, Parrish, who goes in for that 2-point shot and makes it. That gives the Panthers the lead. Bridgeport number 2 passes the ball to number 10. Number 10 then passes the ball to number 1. Number 1 drives in towards the hoop and goes for the shot. He makes it. That brings us back to tie game, 7-7 with 4 minutes, 25 left on the clock. Number 3 Whitfield dribbling the ball to the other end of the court. He passes to number 4 Strickland, who drives towards the hoop. He goes for a 2-point shot and makes it. Panthers take back the lead, 7-9. Bridgeport number 5 tries to pass the ball to number 1, however it is hit out of bounds against the Panthers. Ball will be passed back in by Bridgeport number 10 to number 1. Number 1 dribbles the ball towards the 3-point line. He passes it to number 5. Number 5 passes to number 10. Number 10 pushes towards the hoop before passing number 1. Number 1 dribbles around before driving in towards the line. He then looks like he's going to pop. Oh no, he ends up going for the shot. However, it bounces off the hoop and is covered by Panther number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield then drives the ball down to the other end of the court. He passes the ball to number 4, Strickland. Strickland passes to number 1, Mathis. Mathis passes it to Whitfield. He then passes back to Strickland. Strickland goes for the 3-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport number 2. Number 2 passes the ball to number 10. Number 10 then passes to number 1. Number 1 brings the ball back to the half court as he waits for his offense to rearrange themselves. Number 1 then drives in towards the hoop and goes for the shot, but it looks like there's a foul against the Panthers. Fouls against Panther number 10, Avery Parrish. That is the Panthers' 4th team foul of the quarter. The foul results in free throws being awarded to Bridgeport number 1, the first of which is good. The second of the free throws is also good. That brings us back to a tie game with 9-9. Panther number 3, Whitfield, is driving the ball down to the other end of the court. He passes number 1, Mathis. Mathis then tries to bring the ball towards the hoop, but he drops it. He tries to pass the ball out, but Bridgeport knocks it out of his hands. They then drive it to there in the corner, go for that 2-point shot. The shot not only makes it in, but there's also a foul against the Panthers. Specifically, Panther number 4, Strickland, for a push. The foul results in 1 free throw being awarded to Bridgeport number 2. The free throw is no good. That means our score will be brought to 11-9 in favor of Bridgeport. Ball is being rushed down the court by Panther number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passes to number 11, Betts. Betts passes to Strickland, who passes to Hostas. Hostas passes the ball into Betts, who goes for a 2-point shot and makes it in, bringing us back to a tie game. The ball goes out of bounds against Bridgeport. There's 1:58 left on the clock. The score is tied 11-11. Whitfield's passing the ball in to number 11, Betts. Betts then passes the ball back to Whitfield, who drives it down court. Whitfield passes the ball to Betts, who then passes it back to Whitfield. Whitfield pushes towards the hoop before passing back to Betts. Betts passes the ball back to Whitfield, who then passes to number 4, Strickland. Strickland tries to pass the ball to Betts, but it is caught by Bridgeport number 5, who rushes to the other end of the court and scores a 2-pointer, bringing it to 13-11 in favor of Bridgeport. The ball got hit back out of bounds, so it will be passed back in by Bridgeport number 1. Number 1 passes the ball to number 13. 13 drives towards the corner and passes to number 5. 5 goes for the 2-point shot and makes it, bringing it to 15-11. There was also a foul against Panther number, looks like 12, Bryson Hostas, for a hold. Foul results in 1 free throw being awarded to Bridgeport number 5. Free throw is no good. The ball is recovered by Panther number 4, Strickland. Strickland drops the ball down the court. He passes to number 11, Betts. Betts then passes the ball to number 10, Parrish. Parrish tries to pass the ball to number 4, Strickland, but it ends up going out of bounds. The ball is passed back in by Bridgeport number 2 to number 1. Number 1 then passes it back to number 2 as number 2 drives it down the court. Number 2 pushes towards the corner and into the hoop before passing out to Bridgeport number 1. And number 1 goes for the 3-point shot but bounces off. The hoop is recovered by Panther number 4, Strickland. Strickland passes the ball to number 10, Parrish, who then drives it down to the Panthers' end of the court before passing number 11, Betts. Betts passes the ball to Strickland with 40 seconds left on the clock. Strickland passes it back to Betts. Betts passes back to Strickland. He rushes in towards the hoop and goes for the 2-point shot. He makes it. That brings us to 15-13 in favor of Bridgeport. Bridgeport's now dribbling the ball down to the other end of the court. 20 seconds left on the clock. Bridgeport number 1 passes the ball to number 5. Number 5 pushes in towards the hoop and goes for the 2-point shot, but it misses. The ball is recovered by Bridgeport number 1, who attempts to go for a shot, but the Panthers stop it. Number 1 passes out to number 2, goes for the 3-pointer. It bounces off the hoop. It goes out of bounds. The ball will be passed back in by Panther number 11, Betts, with 4.2. It looks like 4.29 seconds left on the clock. Betts passes it to number 3, Whitfield, who drives it down court. Whitfield goes for the last second shot, and it is no good. That concludes the first quarter of play. The running score will be Seymour 13, Bridgeport 15. Coming back from the timeout, it will be Panther ball. Ball will be passed in by Panther number 10, Parrish, to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield drives the ball down court. He passes number 4, Strickland. However, the ball, as Strickland tries to pass to Mathis, Bridgeport number 5 manages to take it. He is driving it down court. And number 5 passes the ball to number 10. Number 10 passes the ball back to number 5. Number 5 then dribbles the ball around the half court before passing to number 13. Number 13 passes to number 12. Number 12 passes to number 5. And 5 passes to number 10. And then 10 dribbles the ball around court before passing to number 5. Number 5 passes to number 12. Number 12 passes to number 2. 2 drives towards the hoop and goes for the shot and makes it. Also looks like there was a foul against the Panthers. Specifically Panther number 4, Matthew Strickland, for a block. Due to a foul, a free throw has been awarded to Bridgeport number 2. The free throw is no good. However, the ball is recovered by Bridgeport number 5, who scores a layup. That brings our score to 19-13 in favor of Bridgeport. Panther number 3, Whitfield, drives the ball to the other end of the court. He passes to number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes the ball back to Whitfield, goes for the three-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport number 2. Number 2 rushes the ball to the other end of the court, goes for a two-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 10, Avery Parrish. Parrish passes the ball to number 1, Mathis, who drives towards the Panthers hoop and goes for a shot. He makes it, bring the score to 19-15 in favor of Bridgeport. Panthers manage to recover the ball and they're in the court. They drive it back to their hoop. However, as they go in for the shot, Bridgeport number 13 takes the ball. He brings it back to their end for a score. Ball is passed back in by Panther number 1, Mathis. Our running score is currently 21-15 in favor of Bridgeport. Number 3, Whitfield tries to pass the ball to number 11, Betts. It's hit away, but Betts manages to recover it. He then passes number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passes the ball to number 10, Parrish. Parrish goes in for that two-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport number 2. There's 5 minutes, 35 seconds left on the clock. Bridgeport number 5 passes the ball to number 13. Number 13 passes the ball to number 10. Number 10 goes in for the two-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport number 2. Number 2 goes for a shot. It goes over the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport number 5, who scores a layup. That brings the score to 23-15 in favor of Bridgeport. The ball's being driven back to the Panthers end of the court by number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passing number 12, Hostas, and the ref blows their whistle. That was a foul against Bridgeport. The ball is passed back in by Panther number 1, Mathis, to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield drives the ball towards the hoop before handing off to Parrish. Parrish then passes to number 11, Betts. Betts passes the ball to number 1, Mathis, who passes to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passes the ball to number 1, Mathis. Mathis then passes the ball to Whitfield. Whitfield goes for the three-point shot and makes it. That brings us to a score of 23-18 in favor of Bridgeport. Bridgeport number 1 has the ball. He's pushing towards the corner. He passes number 3. Number 3 passes number 12. Number 12 passes number 13. 13 passes number 1. Looks like there was a foul against Panther number 11, Betts, for a push. The ball is passed back in by Bridgeport number 1 to number 13. 13 passes the ball to number 3. Number 3 is dribbling the ball around. He looks like he's going to pass to number 1. Number 1 then drives towards the hoop. He goes for the 2-point shot, but it misses the hoop and is saved from going out of bounds by number 12, who passes to number 30. Number 30 then passes to number 3, who goes for the shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 1, Mathis. Mathis then drives it to the other end of the court, where he goes for a 3-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport number 30. 30 passes the ball to number 1, who drives it to the other end of the court. Number 1 then passes number 12, who looks like he's going to go for the 2-point shot, but there was a foul. Fouls against Panther number 11, Betts. It's for a push. The foul results in free throws being awarded to Bridgeport number 12. First of the free throws is no good. Second of the free throws is also no good. The ball is recovered by Bridgeport number 12. Number 12 passes number 30. 30 passes number 3. 3 pushes in towards the hoop before retreating. He passes number 12. Number 12 passes the ball to number 1. Number 1 then hands off to number 3. Number 3 passes number 12. Number 12 passes number 1. Number 1 passes number 30. Number 30 passes number 5. Number 5 passes number 3. Number 3 passes number 5. Number 5 passes to number 3. Number 3 passes to number 1. Number 1 passes to number 3. Number 3 passes to 30. 30 passes to 12. There's 2 minutes, 35 on the clock. 12 passes to 3. 3 passes to 1. 1 drives in towards the hoop. He then stops and passes out to number 12. Number 12 passes the ball to number 5. Number 5 then drives in towards the hoop and hands off to number 30. 30 goes for the 2-point shot, but bounces off the hoop and is recovered by number 12. Number 12 goes for a shot, but it also goes over the hoop. It is recovered by Panther number 12, Hostis. Hostis passes the ball to number 3, Whitfield, who then passes number 1, Mathis. Mathis passes the ball back to Whitfield, who then passes to Betts. Betts passes the ball back to Mathis and passes back to Betts, who passes to Whitfield. Whitfield then passes to Betts. The ball is then taken from him by Bridgeport number 3. Number 3 drives it to the other end of the court. He tries to bring it in towards the hoop for a shot, but it looks like there's a foul. Foul was called against Bridgeport. There's 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock, and Bridgeport leads by 5 points with 23-18. Panther number 3, Whitfield, passes the ball to number 4, Strickland. Strickland then drives the ball around the 3-point line into the half court before passing number 11, Betts. And looks like there was a timeout for a full minute called by the Panthers. Coming back from the timeout, it'll be Panther ball, with the ball being passed back in by number 4, Matthew Strickland. Strickland passes the ball to number 1, Mathis, who then drives the ball down court. He passes it to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield then passes the ball back to Strickland. It goes for the three-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport number 10. Number 10 then drives it to the other end of the court, where he passes to number 4, who then passes to number 1. Now there's a minute left on the clock as number 1 drives towards the hoop. He tries to go for a shot, but is stopped by the Panthers. Looks like there was a foul against Bridgeport number 4 for a push. The ball will be thrown back in by Panther number 4, by Panther number 0, Eben Ostraka. He'll be throwing it to number 3, Whitfield. There is 52.81 seconds left on the clock. Bridgeport leads by 5 points with a score of 23-18. Whitfield drives the ball to the other end of the court. He passes to number 11, Betts. Betts passes the ball to number 0, Ostraka. Ostraka then hands off to number 1, Mathis, who tries to pass to number 3, Whitfield, but the ref blows the whistle. The ball will be passed back in by Bridgeport number 10 to number 1. Number 1 then drives it down court with 37 seconds on the clock. Bridgeport number 3, you're at 13, dribbles the ball around the half court before passing number 10. Number 10 goes with a three-point shot. It bounces off the backboard and is recovered by Bridgeport number 5, who then passes number 1. Number 1 goes for the 2-point shot and makes it with 19.10 seconds left on the clock. There was a foul against the Panthers. That was the 15th foul, and because of the foul, free throw has been awarded to Bridgeport number 1. The free throw is good. That brings the score to 26-18 in favor of Bridgeport with 15 seconds on the clock. Panther number 3, Whitfield, rushes the ball to the other end of the court. He passes to number 4, Strickland. Strickland passes the ball to number 12, Hostis, who then passes to number 1, Mathis. Mathis goes for the three-point shot at the last second, but it is no good. That concludes the first half of play. The running score will be Seymour 18, Bridgeport 26, and it will be a 6-minute halftime. Coming back from the half, it will be Bridgeport ball. The ball will be passed in by Bridgeport number 3 to number 1. Number 1 receives the ball and drives it down court. He then passes the ball to number 10. He goes for the shot, however, bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 1 Mathis. Mathis then passes the ball to number 3 Whitfield, who drives it to the other end of the court. Whitfield passes the ball to Strickland, who then passes to number 10 Parrish. Parrish passes the ball back to Strickland. It goes for the three-point shot. However, the ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport number 10. Bridgeport number 5 brings the ball to the other end of the court. He drives in towards the hoop and goes for the two-point shot, but it bounces off and is recovered by Panther number 1, Brady Mathis. Mathis then drives it to the Panthers end of the court, where he passes number 4 Strickland. Strickland tries to pass the ball to number 1 Mathis, but it ends up being hit out of bounds by Bridgeport number 1. The ball will be passed back in by Panther number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes it to number 4 Strickland. It goes for the three-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport number 2. Number 2 passes the ball to number 1, who then drives it down court. And number 1 goes for the two-point shot, but bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 4 Strickland. Strickland passes it to number 3 Whitfield, who drives it to the other end of the court. Whitfield hands it off to number 1 Mathis, who scores a three-pointer. Bridgeport number 10 drives the ball towards the hoop and tries to go for a two-point shot, but it misses and is recovered by Panther number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield tries to pass the ball down court. However, it ends up getting knocked out of bounds by Bridgeport. It'll be passed back in by Panther number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes the ball to number 10 Parrish. Parrish then passes it to number 1 Mathis. Mathis passes to number 4 Strickland. Strickland passes to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes to number 1 Mathis. Mathis then passes to Strickland. Strickland passes to number 11 Betts. Betts then passes the ball back to Whitfield. It goes for the three-point shot and makes it. That brings us to 26-24 in favor of Bridgeport. Ball is being pushed to the other end of the court by Bridgeport number 1. Number 1 then passes the ball to number 2. Goes for the three-point shot. However, it misses the hoop. There's a wrestle for the ball that ends in a jump ball in favor of the Panthers. The ball will be passed back in by Panther number 3, Tyler Whitfield. Whitfield passes the ball to number 1 Mathis, who then passes it back to Whitfield. Whitfield then drives the ball down to the other end of the court. He passes number 4 Strickland, who passes back to him. Whitfield then drives towards the other corner and passes back to Strickland. Strickland passes to 11 Betts, who tries to go for the two-point shot. However, there's a push call against Bridgeport number 5. The foul results in 2 free throws being awarded to Panther number 11, James Betts. Enough free throws to tie the game. There's 5 minutes, 28 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Score is 26-24 before the free throws. First of the free throws is no good. Second of the free throws is also no good. The ball is recovered by Bridgeport number 5, who passes it. Looks like got passed out of bounds. Yeah, the ball being passed back in by Panther number 1 Mathis to looks like number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield then drives the ball to the other end of the court, where he passes number 12 Hostis. Hostis passes the ball into number 10 Parrish, who tries to pass the ball out, but it ends up going out of bounds. Ball's passed back in by Bridgeport number 10 to number 1. 1 drives it to the other end of the court. And there's a foul. Looks like the foul was on Panther number 11, James Betts. His third foul of the game. The ball's The ball's being driven down court by Bridgeport number 1. Number 1 passes the ball to number 10, who goes for the 3-point shot. It bounces off. The hoop is recovered by Panther number 11, Betts. Betts then passes the ball to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield drives it to the other end of the court. He passes to number 1, Mathis. Mathis then passes the ball to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield brings it in for that 2-point shot and makes it. That brings us to tie game with a score of 26-26. 4 minutes, 33 seconds are left in the quarter. Bridgeport number 1 tries to pass the ball to number 5, but the ball is hit out of bounds by Panther number 10, Parrish. The ball will be passed back in by Bridgeport number 10. Number 10 passes the ball to number 13. Number 13 then brings the ball out to the half court before passing into number 12. Number 12 passes into number 1, who takes it in for the 2-point shot and makes it. That gives to Bridgeport the lead with 28-26. Mathis is passing the ball into the Panthers. He gets it to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield drives it down court and passes number 11, Betts. Betts then passes number 1, Mathis. Mathis passes number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes the ball to number 12, Hostis. Hostis passes number 11, Betts. Betts then drives towards the hoop and goes for the 2-point shot. He makes it. That brings it to tie game once again. Bridgeport's number 10 drives it to the other end of the court. He passes to number 13, who then passes number 1. Number 1 goes for the 3-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes the ball to number 1, Mathis, who drives it to the other end of the court. Mathis then passes the ball to Parrish. Parrish passes to Whitfield. Whitfield tries to pass it towards Parrish, and Parrish successfully gets it as number 12 tries to take it from him. Parrish brings it in for a 2-point shot, but bounces off the hoop. It is recovered by Bridgeport number 10. Number 10 drives down to the other end of the court where he passes to number 1. 1 goes for a 2-point shot, but after a scuffle at the hoop, he ends up having to bring it back out. He drives back in towards the hoop and goes for another shot. This time he makes it. That gives Bridgeport the lead, and it looks like that is a 30-second timeout by the Panthers. Coming back from the timeout, it will be Panther ball. The ball will be passed in by number 4, Matthew Strickland, to number 3, Tyler Whitfield. Whitfield receives the ball and dribbles it down court. Looks like that is a charge against Panther number 4, Matthew Strickland. That is Matthew's third foul of the game. The ball will be passed back in by Bridgeport number 10. Strickland's also subbed out for number 10, Parrish. Bridgeport's number 1 is dribbling the ball down court. Bridgeport number 10 rushes the ball towards the hoop and passes to number 2. However, number 2 gets charged with a charge. Ball will be passed back in by number 1, Mathis, to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield dribbles the ball down court, passes it to number 10, Parrish. Parrish tries to pass the ball to Whitfield, but it's taken from him by Bridgeport's number 1. There is 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock as Bridgeport leads by 2 points with 30-28. Looks like a jump ball in favor of Bridgeport. Ball will be passed back in by Bridgeport number 10. Number 10 passes it to number 2, who drives it towards the hoop. Number 2 goes for a 2-point shot and makes it. That brings us to 32-28 in favor of Bridgeport. The ball is passed back in by number 1 Mathis, number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield then drives it to the other end of the court. Whitfield passes the ball to Betts, who tries to pass to Parrish, but the ball is taken by Bridgeport's number 1. Number 1 then goes in towards the hoop for a shot, but the ball is hit out of his hands by Panther number 10, Avery Parrish. The ball will be thrown back in by Bridgeport number 10. Running scores 32-28 in favor of Bridgeport with 1:46 left on the clock. Bridgeport number 2 receives the ball. He dribbles it back to the half court. Looks like he's waiting for his offense to realign. He drives towards the hoop before passing out to number 5. Number 5 passes number 13, who drives in. He then passes number 10. Number 10 passes number 2. Number 2 pushes towards the hoop and goes for the shot, but there is a foul against the Panthers. It's a block against it. Looked like Panther number 11, Betts. That is his 4th of the game. Looks like Betts is going to get subbed out for number 0, Estraka. The first of Bridgeport's free throws was good, and the second is no good. Bridgeport manages to recover the ball, and they go for a 2-point shot, but it looks like there's another jump ball, this time in favor of the Panthers, with 1:23 left on the clock. The Bridgeport leads by 5 points with 33-28. The ball will be thrown back in by Panther number 0, Eben Estraka. Estraka throws the ball to number 3, Tyler Whitfield. Whitfield dribbles the ball down court. He passes to number 1, Mathis. Mathis then passes to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passes to number 0, Estraka. Estraka passes the ball, number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes number 1 Mathis, who goes for the 3-point shot. And there is a foul against Bridgeport's number 10. Fouls for a hit. The foul will result in 3 free throws being awarded to Panther number 1 Brady Mathis with 1:02 left on the clock. First of the free throws is good. The second of the free throws is good. The third of the free throws is good. That brings our score to 30-33 in favor of Bridgeport with a minute left on the clock. Bridgeport number 1 drives the ball all the way to the end of the hoop. He scores. That brings it to 35-31. Whitfield drives the ball to the other end of the court. He passes number 10 Parrish. Parrish goes for the shot and he makes it. That brings us to 35-33. 35 seconds are left on the clock. Bridgeport number 1 drives it down to the other end of the court. He pushes towards the hoop before passing out to number 10. Number 10 passes the ball to number 13. Number 13 passes number 5. Goes for the 3-point shot. He makes it. That brings us to 38-33 with 15 left on the clock. Whitfield is driving the ball down to the other end of the court. Whitfield passes the ball to Mathis, who then pushes in towards the hoop. Mathis loses the ball to Bridgeport number 13, who rushes it to the other side. However, the buzzer rings before he can get a shot off. That will conclude the third quarter of play. The running score will be Seymour 33, Bridgeport 38. Bridgeport, number 1, passes the ball to number 13. Number 13 passes to number 1. No, he didn't pass. He rushes in towards the hoop. He passes to number 5. The 5 goes for a 3-point shot and makes it. That brings us to 41-33 in favor of Bridgeport. So it seems like our camera is deciding it wants to have a mind of its own. And if it drifts again, I'll try and fix it. Panther number 1, Mathis, is driving the ball down court. He passes number 10, Parrish, who goes over for the 2-point shot. He makes it. And there's a foul called against Bridgeport. The foul's against Bridgeport number, looks like 30. Foul will result in free throws being awarded to Panther number 10, Avery Parrish. The free throw is good. That brings us to 41-36 in favor of Bridgeport. Bridgeport number 1 is driving the ball towards the hoop. He passes it out to number 10. Number 10 goes for the 3-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop. It was recovered by Bridgeport's number 30, who tries to push him for the shot, but the ball is taken from him by Panther number 10, Parrish. Cameron really loves that side of the court, apparently. Sorry about the camera. It apparently just really loves what's behind it. Number 1, Mathis is passing the ball. Number 3, Whitfield. The camera should reset in a second. Whitfield passes the ball. Number 1, Mathis. Mathis tries to pass to Whitfield. However, it's taken from him by number 1 for Bridgeport. Number 1 drives the ball to the other end of the court and scores a 2-point shot. That brings us to 41-36 in favor of Bridgeport. And looks like we have our camera back. There was a timeout called, looked like by Bridgeport, for a full minute.
The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see.
Coming back from the timeout, it'll be Panther ball, passed in by number 4, Strickland. Strickland passes it to number 1, Mathis. Mathis then passes to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passes to number 11, Betts, who then passes back to Whitfield. Whitfield passes the ball to number 4, Strickland. He goes for the 3-point shot. He makes it. That brings us to 43-39 in favor of Bridgeport. Bridgeport bring the ball to their end of the hoop, but why is this camera so obsessed with drifting? All right, Bridgeport number 13 goes for a three-point shot. He makes it. That brings us to 46-39 in favor of Bridgeport. Number 1, Mathis passes the ball to number 4, Strickland. Strickland then passes the ball to Whitfield, who passes it back to Mathis. Mathis drives it to the other end of the court. Whitfield then gets the ball and drives it towards the hoop. He goes for a shot, but it bounces out of his hands, and there's a foul on Panther number 10, Parrish, for a hold. There's then a timeout. Timeouts for 30 seconds. What is wrong with this thing? Camera really does not want you all to see what's happening. There's 5 minutes, 10 left in the fourth. Score 46-39. It is Bridgeport ball. Their number 1 is driving it to the other end of the court. There you go. There was a foul against the Panthers. The foul results in free throws being awarded to Bridgeport number 1. Camera should stay still now. Reset it a couple times. For the first of the free throws is good. It looks like it's going to stay still. The second of the free throws is also good. The ball will be passed back in by number 4 Strickland to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield then drives the ball down court. The Panther number 3 Whitfield goes for a three-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport. It then goes out of bounds. It'll be a little shaky because apparently it wants to be wrestled. Whitfield goes for a three-point shot and makes it. Bridgeport then drives the ball to the other end of the court. Their number 1 goes for a two-pointer. He makes it. That brings us to 50-42 in favor of Bridgeport. Panther number 3 Whitfield drives the ball back to the other end of the court. He passes to number 4 Strickland. Strickland passes to number 10 Parrish. Parrish goes with a shot, but it bounces off the hoop. And that is a full timeout by the Panthers. Playing back, it'll be Bridgeport's ball. It'll be passed in by number 5. Number 5 pass the ball number 10, who tries to drive down court, but there's a foul against Panther number 3 Whitfield for a push. Ball is being passed back in by Bridgeport number 10. Number 10 passes to number 5, who then pushes down court. Number 5 passes to number 1, who then passes number 10. Bridgeport number 1 passes the ball to number 5. Number 5 passes to number 3. Number 3 passes to number 1. Number 1 tries to drive him towards the hoop, but there's a push foul against Panther number 3, Tyler Whitfield. There's 2 minutes 48 left on the clock. That was Whitfield's 3rd foul. Ball will be passed back in by Bridgeport's number 3. He passes it to number 1. Number 1 throws it back to the half court. Looks like he's going to push towards the corner. He pushes all the way to the hoop before passing to number 10. Number 10 then passes to number 5. Number 5 passes to number 10. Number 10 passes to number 5. 2 minutes, 26 left on the clock. Number 5 passes to number 10. And that is a foul. Fouls against Panther number 10, Avery Parrish. That is the 5th team foul for the Panthers at this quarter, and as such triggers bonus. That is also Parrish's own 3rd team foul. The first of Bridgeport's number 10's free throws is good. Second of the free throws is good. That brings us to 52-44 in favor of Bridgeport, and that looks like a timeout for 30 seconds. I think the camera should actually be fixed this time. We'll see. LA really just doesn't like this game. The running score is Bridgeport 52, Seymour 44. There's 2 minutes 19 on the clock. We're in timeout, and I believe it is Seymour ball coming back out. Only an 8-point difference. Coming back from timeout, ball will be passed in by Panther number 1, Brady Mathis. Mathis passes it to number 3, Whitfield, who then dribbles it down court. Whitfield passes to number 1, Mathis. Mathis brings it into the three-point line before throwing it out to number 4, Strickland. Strickland drives towards the hoop and goes for a 2-pointer. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 11, James Betts. Betts passes the ball, number 4, Strickland, who goes in for another 2-pointer. He makes that one, bringing us to 52-46 in favor of Bridgeport. Bridgeport number 1 drives the ball to the other end of the court. He goes for a 2-point shot, and it is called good. There was a foul, looks like a block against Panther number 1, Brady Mathis. The foul will result in free throws being awarded to Bridgeport's number 1. Minute 43 is left on the clock. Looks like the ref's putting a hold to clean off the court. free throw by Bridgeport. Number 1 is good. The ball will be passed back in by Panther number 10, Avery Parrish. Parrish passes it to number 3, Whitfield, who then dribbles it down to the other end of the court. He passes to number 1, Mathis, who then passes to Whitfield. Whitfield dribbles the ball around the 3-point line before rushing in towards the hoop. He goes for a shot and makes it. There's also a foul against Bridgeport for a block against their number 1. Panther number 3 Whitfield shoots the shot. It bounces off the hoop. That brings our running score to 55-48 in favor of Bridgeport. The ball is being ran down court by Bridgeport's number 5. He passes it to number 1. Number 1 tries to push down to the other end, but there is a foul. Looks like the foul was against Bridgeport. Minute 7's left on the clock. Bridgeport leads by 7 with 55-48. Ball is passed in by number 1 Mathis to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield then drives it down court. However, I don't know what that was, but the ref called it back. Minute 4, ball is being passed back in by Mathis to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield then drives it down court. Again, the ref calls it back out with a minute left on the clock. It'll again be passed in by number 1 Mathis to number 3 Whitfield. Oh no, the ref's talking to the table, probably trying to get time put back on the clock. There we go. Now it's minute 7. Panther ball. Alright, Mathis passes to Whitfield, who drives down court. Whitfield then pushes it towards the corner and passes number 11, Betts. Betts passes to Mathis, who goes in for the 2-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop. It is recovered by Bridgeport number 5. Number 5 passes it down until it gets to number 10. Number 10 brings the other end of the court, and there is a timeout. Timeout is charged to Bridgeport for 30 seconds. Playing back from the timeout will be Bridgeport's ball. It is passed into number 1, who shoots a 2-pointer. He makes it, bringing us to 55-48. Number 1 Mathis then drives it to the other end of the court. He passes to number 4 Strickland, who then passes number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes number 10 Parrish, who looked like he was going in for that shot. However, the ball is called out of bounds against the Panthers. It'll be passed back in by Bridgeport's number 5. He passes it to number 10. And the ball goes out of bounds against the Panthers. There's 25.87 seconds left on the clock. Panthers are down 9 points. Number 5 passes the ball in, and it looks like there's a foul against Panther number 3 Whitfield for a hold. That triggers bonus. As such, free throws are awarded to Bridgeport's number 1. That is also Whitfield's 3rd foul of the game. He's being no, that was actually his 5th. He was subbed out for 12 Hostas. The first of number one's free throws is good. That brings it to 58-48. Second free throw is good. Ball's passed in by number 12 Hostas to number 1 Mathis. Mathis drives it to the other end of the court. He passes to number 11 Betts. Betts passes the ball to Mathis. Mathis passes to number 4 Strickland. Strickland passes it to Mathis. Mathis goes for the three-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Bridgeport, and that's enough to call it. The final score for this game will be Seymour 48, Bridgeport 59. I haven't checked their tournament bracket, but the Panthers should have one more game either today or Saturday. I don't know if we're going to have another one today, though. If you drove, have a safe trip home, and if you're at home, I don't know, enjoy your afternoon. And if you would like to save any clips, please do so now, because the stream will be privated as soon as it finishes.